Met you by the mailbox where the dirt road bends. Dust on your Sunday shoes, trouble in your eyes again. You smiled like you were fine, but your hands were shaking small. And I had 100 honest things, and I didn't say one at all. You asked me how you been, like you didn't want the truth, like we both could keep pretending till the night slid into blue. I said I've been working, like work could make me clean, while the real word sat behind my teeth, sharp as nails unseen. Back then I had my pride, wore it heavy like a coat. I'd rather freeze in silence than to let my heart get broke. You needed something simple, stay would have been enough, but I treated love like highway wind and acted hard when it got rough. These are the words I never said. These are the words I never said. Now they ride my chest like a river rocking bed. You turned toward that old oak tree, the one we carved our names. Your finger traced the cracked up bark like it still remembered us the same. You said time keeps moving, and your voice went thin and low, and I watched your shadow leave the light, too slow to let it go. I followed you in my head through every door I didn't knock, through every birthday I missed, through every hour on the clock. I saw you laughing with strangers in a picture on a phone, and I felt my own tongue like a chain, how it kept me all alone. This morning I wrote a letter I'll never dare to send, folded it like Sunday linen, wrote your name and then my end. Not my end of living, just the end of acting brave, 'cause a man can't keep his feelings buried and then still ask God to save. So if I see you again where that dirt road turns to town, I won't hide behind small talk, I won't stare at the ground. I'll say I was scared, I'll say I was wrong, I'll say I still recall. And if you walk away, you walk away, but I won't leave words unspoken at all. Last Sunday, I parked too far down the street. I said I was just tired, but I couldn't move my feet. Your porch light made a little halo in the rain, and I watched it through the windshield like a man watching his own shame. had your paper bag on the passenger seat, greens, cornbread, and that sweet tea you made for me to drink. And my hands on that steering wheel started trembling slow, 'cause I knew I'd been gone too long to walking like I didn't know. I remember when that table held the whole wide world. You'd set out extra forks for friends and for the neighborhood kids. My boy would laugh with gravy on the corner of his mouth, and you'd sing that old hymn low like it came up from the ground. I miss that Sunday supper, and it still don't let me rest. I miss that Sunday supper, and it still don't let me rest. Now I'm hungry in my spirit, with a stone inside my chest. The clock on your wall used to talk me into home, but I traded it for overtime and a ringing office phone. I told myself next week, like next week was guaranteed, while love was doing dishes and waiting on me to need. Then I saw your curtain move just once, then not again, like you took one last look and forgave me in your head. I wanted to step out, I wanted to call your name, but pride held my throat shut and fear kept feeding the flame. So I drove off real slow, like I was leaving a church, and the rain on the window sounded like your quiet hurt. I got home to an empty room, I sat down on the floor, and the silence hit so hard it felt like somebody slammed the door. This morning I came early while the sky was still gray. I brought a new tablecloth, I didn't know what else to say. I stood there by your steps, and I listened for your breath, and I prayed to every mercy that ain't got nothing to do with pride or death. If you open up that door, I won't talk about the past. I'll wash the plates, I'll hold my tongue, I'll learn to make it last. If you don't open up, I'll still leave this at your side, a note that says I'm sorry, and the man I used to hide. Next Sunday, if you let me, I'll be there before the sun, not to be forgiven quick, just to finally come.
I heard that freight line moan before I saw the headlight glow. Sounded like my whole damn lifetime rolling somewhere I can't go. I reached down in my pocket for a little bit of change. All I found was dimes and lint, and a memory that won't behave. Back when my hands were quick, I laughed at old men's worries. Said I'll save it up tomorrow, while tomorrow stayed in hurry. I bought small comforts, bought big pride, bought nights I can't recall. And I never bought the quiet peace that comes when bills don't call. Dimes in my pocket, years gone by like trains at night. Dimes in my pocket, years gone by like trains at night. I keep counting what I got left by the distance of the light. Now the calendar don't flatter me, it just turns its pages cold. My back don't bend like it used to, and my hands don't hold like gold. That pension talk sounds like a sermon I should have heard back then, but I was young and loud and certain, and I spent it like a sin. I remember Sunday shoes on layaway. My mama's worried eyes, she said, son, the world can change on you. And I called it old advice. I paid the rent, I paid the bar, I paid for other folks to grin, but I didn't pay attention to the hole I was digging in. So I'm riding Mr. Who still got spring in their bones. Don't wait for fear to teach you what you should have learned at home. Put a little love aside, put a little mercy in your plan, 'cause the years don't stop for nobody, and the money don't understand. That freight line fades, the laugh it rings past the cottonwood and stone, and I'm standing in the doorway, counting dimes and growing old. The clinic sign was flickering like it couldn't stay awake. Rain on the windshield kept time with every poor decision I ever made. I sat there in the parking lot, hands clenched around the key, telling myself I'd be fine, like fine was something free. I used to joke about my body like it was built out of steel. Worked through cold and sleepless nights just to prove I could feel. I'd swallow pain like cheap whiskey, chase it down with pride, till the pain stopped being a warning and started living inside. Doctor's door too late,
my footsteps sound like blame. Doctor's door too late, and my footsteps sound like blame. Now the heart don't care for excuses, and the bones don't play that game. That waiting room smelled like bleach, an old magazine, folks staring at the floor like it held the answers in between. Nurse called my name, and I stood up slow and small, like every year I'd wasted showed up leaning on that wall. I remember my mama saying, boy, don't wait to get checked. But I was busy being tough, busy earning some respect. I took care of everybody, kept the lights from going out, and I left myself in the corner with a cough I wouldn't count. Ooh. If I make it back home tonight, I'm gonna sit a while and pray, not for a miracle to dodge the cost, just for the strength to change. Gonna drink more water than sorrow, take more rest than pride, try to learn that living gentle ain't the same as being scared inside. That doctor turned the paper over, said, son, we'll do what we can. But I heard the years I bought her whisper, you should have come when you could still stand. That porch rail snapped like a gunshot in the heat. Not from storms or rotten wood, not from the way I dug in my feet. You were standing in that doorway, eyes calm but burning through, and I held my pride up like a shield, like it wouldn't splinter too. You said talk to me, soft as cotton, but I heard it like a fight. So I raised my voice to win a room I didn't even own that night. I pointed at the smallest things, made mountains out of crumbs, while love was trying to hold a house together, and my ego on a drum. Pride broke the porch rail and it shook the whole front step. Pride broke the porch rail and it shook the whole front step. Now I'm sweeping up the splinters of the promises I kept. I remember your hands in the sink, water running hard and clear, and the way you didn't turn around like turning would cost you tears. I said you always nagging, Lord, I wish I could rewind, 'cause you were only calling me back home while I was leaving you behind. A man can be so scared to he start acting like he won. I hid my tender parts in anger just to keep from feeling small. But every time I proved I was right, I watched you drift away. And I learned too late that love don't stay where pride gets paid. Washboard fixing that porch rail with my own two hands today. Not 'cause wood forgives a hammer, just 'cause I got something to say. I'ma sit where you used to sit and let the evening talk. And if you come back down that walkway, I won't make you climb my fall. If you hear this from the kitchen, if you hear it through the screen, I ain't asking to be perfect, I'm begging to be clean. No cure, I learned my letters, I learned the sound of dawn. Coffee on the stove top, boots on wood, and the porch light gone. Daddy's hands were cracked like riverbeds in July. He didn't talk about dreams much, he just showed me how to try. We didn't have a lot, but we had a plan that helped. Keep your word like it's money, keep your temper like a nail. If you break it, you mend it, don't blame the wind outside. And when the night gets heavy, you carry it with pride. I was raised on hard work, raised on sweat and simple truth. I was raised on hard work, raised on sweat and simple truth. Now I ain't rich in silver, but I'm rich in what it proves. Mama hummed old church songs while she stitched her worn out jeans. Said, son, the world will test you where you're weakest, not where you're mean. I watched her count the groceries like prayers in a row. Still she'd feed a hungry neighbor like that was normal, like she owed. I made my share of mistakes, I took the long way round, but I never feared the shovel or the factory floor sound. I learned to show up early, learned to finish what I start. And when my people needed me, I didn't leave them in the dark. Now my hair's got winter in it, my knees don't love the stairs, but I still hear my daddy's voice inside my afternoon prayers. He'd say, boy, keep your shoulders square, let the hard days pass. So I tip my hat to every scar, 'cause they taught me how to last. If you ever feel small, hear this beating, hold on tight. Some folks are born in comfort, Me, I was born in fight.
First nail I drove, I was barely old enough to hold it straight. Bend it twice, laughed it off, said someday I'll build something that'll stay. You stood on the porch frame, dust in your hair, sun in your eyes. And the whole future felt like lumber, rough but on its sides. You didn't buy no mansion, just a patch of stubborn ground, a tin roof, a kitchen window, and a silence we could fill with sound. Rain came through the seams, winter crawled beneath the door. So I learned to fight the weather with a hammer and a prayer. Built this house with two hands, with a backbone and a vow. Built this house with two hands, with a backbone and a vow. Ain't just boards and paint and nails, it's what kept us here till now. I measured every doorway for the days the kids grow fast. Marked their height on the hallway where the years don't ever last. You kept pictures in a shoebox, letters tied with string. And when money got thin as paper, you still found a way to sing. I worked late at the mill, came home smelling like iron and smoke. But I never missed the hard talks, never left you to carry the yoke. When storms knocked out the power, we lit that little lamp, and I watched your face in the soft glow. Lord, that's a rich man's bank. Oh. Now the porch boards creak a little, and my knees creak too, but the walls still hold our laughter like they promised they would do. If I'm gone before the springtime, don't you sell it for regret. Just open up the curtains wide and let the morning in and set. 'Cause I built this house with two hands, but you built it with your heart. And that's the kind of home, my love, time can't pull apart. river rose up angry, took the mailbox and the fence, took my neighbor's bottled ladder, took my this will last confidence. Morning came in quiet, like it didn't do no wrong. And I stood there in the mud, still humming my same old song. I've seen jobs close down overnight, like somebody cut the line. Seen men trading their good years for a check that came up light. Seen love go cold in summer, seen friends turn into smoke. But I learned a hard kind of praying from every hard-learned joke. Still standing after the storm, with my hat in my hand. Still standing after the storm, with my hat in my hand. Ain't saying I don't feel it, I'm saying I still stand. Shadows dancing on the wall. My baby slept through thunder, like she trusted me with all. I listened to the rooftop, every creak of a little thread, and I promised out loud to nobody, we ain't broken yet. I don't wear no shiny metal, I don't tell no hero tale. I just kept on showing up, even when my courage failed. Some nights I shook in silence, some days I walk real slow, but I never let the storm decide the man I ought to be tomorrow. If you're staring at your damage, thinking you're the only one, hear this little battered rhythm underneath the broken sun. We're all patched up and carrying what time refused to spare, but there's a kind of strength in breathing and in meeting life right there. The clouds will come back sometime, yeah, that's how the world is made. But I got my feet on solid ground, and I ain't afraid to be afraid.
in the dust with the heel of my boot. Didn't mean nothing to nobody, but it felt honest, felt true. Sun was falling on the cotton roads, red as rust on a chain, and the road ahead looked lonely, like it knew my every name. I've been a shadow in a doorway, I've been a face in a crowd, I've been the one who kept it together, never saying it out loud. I carried rooms full of silence like sacks of winter grain, smile when I should have been crying, just to keep from feeling plain. My name in the dust, and the wind can take it away. My name in the dust, and the wind can take it away. But the miles I walk to be better ain't blowing off today. I remember jukebox light spilling out the diner door, and the taste of black coffee when I couldn't buy no more. A woman laughed like summer, then she left like winter rain, and I learned how love can change you, even when it don't remain. They say a man's what he owns, what he drives, what he can show, but I seen rich men beg for sleep and poor men's mercy glow. So I kept a little kindness folded up inside my coat, 'cause when the lights go out, that kindness is the only thing that flows. Someday there'll be no footprints where my old footsteps ran, just a porch with paint peeled off, just a worn out frying pan. But if my boy remembers how I kept my word intact, then my name ain't just in dust, it's in the way he walks it back. I wrote my name in the dust, watch it drift into the sun. Ain't asking to be famous, I just wanna be done honest when I'm done. Down at Miss Lila's corner store, the bell don't ring no more, but I still see her in my mind, sweeping dust off the wooden floor. She'd hand a kid a candy stick when his pockets came up thin, said, pay me back with kindness, son, that's how you always win. I watched old men share cigarettes, split one match into two. Her latest trade soup recipes, like it's sacred, like it's true. When somebody's truck broke down, folks didn't ask what's it worth, pushed, like that's the way the world should work. Kindness comes back around, like a song you thought you lost. Kindness comes back around, like a song you thought you lost. It don't arrive in shiny packages, but it's worth what it costs. I used to keep my heart locked up, scare somebody to take a piece. Thought being hard was safety, thought being cold was peace. Then I got sick one winter, couldn't stand up straight for long. And the same folks I walked past quiet showed up strong. They brought bread in a brown paper bag, left it by my door. Fixed my heater for a handshake, would let me pay no more. One man said, I've been where you've been, let me carry this a while. And I swear the room got brighter just from seeing him smile. So now I keep spare change for strangers, keep time for a friend. I call my mama on Sunday, don't wait for someday again. If you got two hands and a little light, you got enough to start. 'Cause the smallest act of mercy got the biggest kind of heart. Yeah, kindness comes back around, maybe not the way you planned, but it'll find you like a porch light when you're trying